Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. I am going to be doing this week ahead reading, and this is going to be for all signs. And this is going to be, wait, I think I wrote it down, for February 21st to the 28th of February. So the last week of February, okay? That's what this is going to be all about. So how about we get started? Let me get my little timeline. What do you call that? That thing I do, the timestamps. So, and excuse me if I start sneezing because as per usual, allergies. So, I am. Excuse me. Whew. Oh my goodness. All right, let's start with this. So Aries, right? We'll start with Aries, then Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Okay, so let's start with Aries. Aries, here we go for the week of February 21st to the 28th, right? The last week of February. Oh, how nice. My hair is deciding to do something over there. Oh, well, couldn't be bothered, right? All right, Aries. Aries. You have Mars. You're showing up in your own reading. That is fantastic. I have no problem with that. Welcome, Aries. Okay. Then let's get some cards out for your, my beautiful Aries. I think I am going to do this one. Should I do this? Yeah, I'll do this. I'm really liking this deck. Oopsie. Okay, it is the 10 of Wands, Aries. Nine of Wands, a lot of Wands energies. All Wands? No, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Five of Swords. Okay, Aries, here we go. So for the week of 21st February to 28th February, you are showing up in your own reading, and I do feel that with the Mars card showing up, this is regarding your first house. So how you present yourself and what you think of yourself, and how would you like others to think of you, that is going to be the focus. I also do believe that this is, are you seeing the reflection? Okay. No matter what I do, I feel like that reflection, there we go. Maybe I should raise up my computer like that and I'll have to hold it up like that. Sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to make y'all all sick. There. So with the Mars here, it is your first house. So it's all about you, what you think of yourself. How are you going to present yourself? How do you want to present yourself? How do you want others to perceive you? I also believe with this first house, there is a new beginning that's going to be happening for you all. It may not be right now at this time in February, but I do believe by the time Aries season pops around, and this year there are going to be some substantial changes for some of you Aries. Some of you may be having your life as you know, your life as you have known it to be is going to change. I do believe for some of you there's going to be a drastic change in your lifestyle. Maybe you're going to be doing something completely different as opposed to what you've been doing all these years. So I do feel this is affecting you yourself, right? And I think the change is starting now. It is beginning now. It's not a process like one and done. It's like, oh, I wake up tomorrow or in the morning and everything is thing. So it's a gradual process and it is starting now. Excuse me. With the 10 of Wands, there is a feeling of, burdensome, right? you're feeling like you're burdened, you're feeling like there's a lot of weight. As much as you may be looking forward to this new change, and you know this new change is coming out, you know that you are going to have to make these changes, for some reason it's weighing a little heavily on you. It's almost like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Right? So and then with the Nine of Wands, it's saying that, yeah, listen, you will be able to lay down your burdens. You may feel burdened now because you're worried about what this new change is going to bring, what's going to happen, etc., etc. But this change is going to help you reduce the burden on yourself, right? It's almost like finally you can take the weight off your shoulders and you can set it down. I just realized I haven't got my rings on. So what happened was, I don't know if you all can see this mark here. So I think it's because I ate food yesterday that had a little bit more sodium in it, and my fingers all swelled up, and oh gosh, in the middle of the night I had to play tug of war to get this thing off, the ring off, because it was literally, see, can you see that? It's made that big dent on my finger even, right? So I was like, oh, to heck with this. I took off all my rings, even this one, my engagement ring. So I was like taking it off, and I haven't put them back on. I am going to in a little bit, but anyhow. So I do believe that, as burdened as you feel because of this new change, you will be able to kind of feel a little less burdened, because this change is good. For a lot of people, change is difficult. A lot of people find change to be difficult. They're not that easily accepting of change. So, and also it's a little bit, scary too. What is this going to bring about? I know I'm looking forward to it, but oh my God, it's a little bit scary. That sort of burdensomeness. But as long as you maintain your focus, as long as you keep within your boundaries, as long as you don't run off and do something crazy, and just keep persisting, yeah, change is going to come. I have to change. I know this transition is necessary. I'm looking forward to it. It's exciting. And yes, it's a bit scary, but I'm just going to keep within my bounds and not kind of go helter-skelter. But the Five of Swords is telling me something else. Why do you feel like there's some kind of I'm not going to say abusive relationship, but almost like there's somebody in your life who's not too very happy and too very supportive of this change. Do you get what I mean? I don't know who that somebody is, but I feel like there's somebody who's really not too supportive of this change, or who is not going to be very happy when this change, finally the whole thing comes together. I don't know who that person is, but let's take a look. Because there's a little bit of a... Who is this guy? It is the Fool. Why? Who is this? Who is this person who is... Look at the artwork on this though. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. But I don't know who this person is who's not too happy about this change, because they feel like you are going to go off on this new adventure, and I think this new adventure is kind of scaring them a little bit. Or is it you yourself who's a little bit scared of this new adventure? I don't know. I think you are looking forward to it. Yes, you are a little afraid. Yes, you know it's good. Yes, you know all of that, but apprehension. But this person, show me who this person is. Show me who this person is a bit afraid. Is like not too happy with the new trajectory your life is going to be taking. The fact that you're going to be off and about, all free and all that. I don't know who this person is. Six of Pentacles. Is somebody fighting to keep you in this present way of life? But I feel like, having said that, there may be a little bit of give and take as far as your finances are concerned. So I almost feel like this change in your life is going to affect your finances in a certain way, but then in a certain way it's going to be beneficial for you. Do you get what I'm saying? But I want to know who this person is. Maybe that's why this person your significant other. Maybe that's why this person is not too happy with the new change and the new whatever in life, right? Ten of Pentacles. What is this weird? This is so weird. Okay, so this is almost becoming too in-depth over here for me. I'm going to say that there is this, I'm trying to find out who this person is, because like I said, in some ways this financial situation change is going to be good for you. In some ways it's going to be better for you, and then there is a change. So you may think that, oh, maybe, temporarily the inflow of cash may be a little bit slowed down or something, but long-term finances are looking so much better. So what is this? Who is this person? I want to know who is this person. Hang on one second. It says a Scorpio. So I don't know. Do you have a Scorpio in your life, or do you have somebody who has Scorpio rising who's a little bit more apprehensive than you are with regards to this change in your life? That is for sure coming. Maybe a significant other, maybe, I don't know, parent, or maybe you yourself. I don't know. Taurus. That is so weird, but okay. Taurus. Sorry, guys. Oh, my goodness. There we go. This hair is kind of Taurus. Uranus. Taurus, expect sudden changes. Expect sudden changes for you for this week. Expect sudden changes for you for this week. So you have the Hangman, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm going to say, Taurus, there are going to be some sudden changes and shocks for you this week, which is going to put you in a situation where you are going to be forced to consider and reconsider and look at things from a different perspective. And therefore, it's going to lead you into a situation where you will have to make a choice, okay? You're going to have multiple choices, but you have to decide which one. Okay, you have two keys. Decide which key you want, and therefore it'll open that specific door. If you're going to sit and say, oh, I'm not going to make a decision, well, the universe will make a decision for you, make the decision for you, and you may not necessarily like it. So I recommend that you take the initiative, you take the, you be proactive and make that decision. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles does talk about having what's the word? Resourcefulness to be able to create, to be able to take care of whatever it is that you need to take care of. Now, I'm saying that maybe regarding your finances is what the shock is going to be about, okay? I'm also going to say that if you have a female in your life, see, now, again, the Pentacles is all earth sign, and Taurus, you are an earth sign yourself, right? But maybe this female a person in your life, or the Queen of Pentacles doesn't have to be a female, it could be a male too. This Queen of Pentacles person in your life is you yourself, or maybe it is somebody who has a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, significant Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in their sign. And so if there's any exchange of funds, if there's any money transactions, things like that, maybe, at the moment you're forced to look at things from their perspective, because, You just have to, because your perspective hasn't quite worked out, hasn't given you the results that you expect, or the end result isn't what was expected. So now you're being forced to look at their perspective and come to a decision with regards to these finances, right? I'm also going to tell you, look, if you are in a situation where it's a question of alimony or child support, make the right decision. Don't hem and haw, because if you don't, if you be proactive, if you take the initiative, and if you do what you need to do, it may work out for you in the long run. Immediately you may feel like, oh my God, I'm putting out more money than I should, or than is warranted, but in the long run it's actually going to work out for you. But if you don't take the initiative, and if you are not proactive, the universe is going to make that decision for you, and you are not going to like it. It's going to hurt your pocketbook a little bit more. Okay, next we have Gemini. Gemini, what do we have for you, Gemini? Hang on, you guys, excuse me, okay? So what I'm drinking right here is lactose-free kefir. Oh, I think the other day on one of my videos we were talking about kefir. I don't know how it came about, and I made a statement that I do like kefir. It's actually really good for you too. It's got all the right probiotics, etc. And I was looking for something that didn't have lactose in it, and I finally found it, and I'm like, yes, please. So for Gemini's, your overall energy is Libra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th house. So if you have anything going on with regards to your kids and such this week, they could test your patience, or maybe a child of yours is getting married, or maybe a child of yours is having a child. It could be twins. Maybe you are trying to play the moderator between two of your children who are mad at each other, that sort of stuff. When you're young, you can say, you go to your room, and don't come out until I tell you. But then when they're adults, you can't say that, right? So yeah, I used to do that. I'll fess up. I used to do that with my boys. I would say, you sit there, and Mama going to sit in this room, and I'll be busy reading a book. And of course, the older one, he would be doing whatever, and the younger one, of course, he would be like, is it time already? Can we come out now? Can we come out? And I'd be like, no. And then he'd go, Ma, I love you. You know that, no? And that was all it took. I would be like, whatever. And the older one would always be, I remember my older son, oh God, I don't know why I'm sharing this. So one time I remember, and this will stick with me, y'all, for the rest of my life. And, something happened, and you know how it is, he's a child, he's still a baby. There's 4 years, 3 months age difference between the two of them. So, and my older son was always very, very loving and very caring towards his younger brother. Oh my God, even when the younger one was an infant. So very caring. Don't touch the baby. Be careful, the baby. Oh my God, Mom. No, go wash your hands before you touch the baby. That kind of protective. But I don't know how old the younger one was when this transpired. And I remember my older son one day, he's saying, but I didn't ask to be born first. And I was like, what? What did he say? And he goes, well, but I didn't ask to be born first. And then it hit me, and I was like, oh my God. The child expressing, obviously, and then of course, I had to sit and have a talk with him and tell me what you mean. And, and because we all know, right? I mean, when a new child comes into the family, as much as we try, and we are human, we don't do it for to be mean or purposefully. Everybody starts falling over the new baby, and the older child kind of gets a little, the spotlight isn't on them that much, at least initially, right? Because everybody's falling over the new baby. So that little bit of insecurity. Then I had to talk to him and, start paying more attention to like what he was saying. Not that I wasn't, but you know what? It gets you, it makes you sit up a little straighter. And so that really kind of hit me hard, because on the one hand, I was so sad that this child felt this way. And secondly, I was mad at myself. What did I do to make this child feel like this? And then I was like, okay, we have to do what we need to get past this. And he has always been super, super protective about his younger brother, always has been. Of course, they've had their sibling rivalry too. I mean, heck, two boys, right? But yeah, he's always been very protective about his younger brother. They could fight with each other all they want, but nobody else had better have anything to say about them because they won't let each other down. That much I know. So I had to go into that little bit of a story. Oh my God. All right. So maybe this is for those of you who have kids, right? Libra, let's okay. So we have the yeah, it's about kids. We have the page of wands, and we have the King of Swords, and then we have the Six of Cups. Okay, for you, my beautiful Gemini. So Libra, as I said, is your fifth house. It's all about, speculation, love affairs, kids. But like I said, I have a feeling this has got something to do with your children or child. And the fact that we have a page show up here, a page of wands, then absolutely has got something to do with the child. So it is Aries, Sag or Leo child, or it could be sun sign, or it could be any other sign with very prominent fire energy in them. Then we have the King of Swords. So at this time, I'm going to say you have to find a balanced approach to be able to address the situation, because if you are for any reason annoyed with, whatever that might have, oh, what is that? Oh my God, what is that? Burning hand. So if you are in a situation, sorry y'all, I feel like there's a hair on my if you are called upon to mediate between two siblings, or involve yourself with regards to a child, or if you have to kind of what's the word, if you're called upon to make a decision, you have to have a very balanced approach. I'm telling you, don't go into the situation being angry, and however disgruntled you may be, don't go into the situation being mad at the world, or being mad at your child or children, or whoever this person is, because that's going to kind of really mess up the situation. Like, everybody's going to be upset at everybody for a long time. And then the Six of Cups shows up. So the Six of Cups shows up because it's all about nostalgia. It's all about, for a Gemini parent who may have lost a child, either the child went missing or the child was kidnapped or something like that, this could be a fantastic time for you, because you may get to connect with the child. For a Gemini parent where one of your kids was estranged from you because, as they get into adulthood, maybe they said, I turned 18, I'm leaving the house and I'm going off on my own, and then it's just you and this other child. That child who left home voluntarily will come back. There is going to be a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of, wishing things were as balanced as it used to be. Remember the good times when we were all young and happy, and, we were a family unit, that sort of a thing. But on the other hand, I also feel like for some of you, you may be now at this time cutting ties with one of the children for whatever reason. Maybe that's where the King of Swords is popping out. Cutting ties with one of your kids. Whatever you do, don't go at it with anger. Don't go at it in a harsh manner. Even if you are forced to cut ties with the child for whatever reason, an adult child, do it in a gentle way. Like, don't let your temper get the head of you. Because I feel like you're trying to balance it, and for some reason it may not be working, so therefore you're forced to cut ties. Y'all, I'm going to say something because this is kind of staring me, and I do apologize. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, and I really wish I'm wrong. But there is a very, very high possibility that somebody, a Gemini parent, whoever this applies to, will be saying goodbye to a child. Goodbye as in either the child has suffered illness for a long, long time and the child isn't making it. It could be a minor child, it could be an adult child. Sorry, y'all. I'm extremely sorry to bring that to you, but that's what I'm seeing. So, and I don't filter. So, look, I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. I cannot comprehend. It's very difficult. So please know, my heart does go out to you. But sometimes, as much as we try, at the end of the day, there are some things that we as human beings have no control over. It's easy for us to say, for those who are experiencing that or in that situation, it's very, very difficult. I can only send prayers and good wishes to you and positive energy. Cancer. Overall energy for you is air. Yes, computer, I do know that I have updates. Thank you. I don't want to do it now. Try tonight. Oh my goodness. Five of Cups. For my Cancerians. 4 of Cups. Wow. And 3 of Pentacles. Cancerians, what's going on for you for the week of February 21st to 28th? So 7th house, friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. 5 of Cups, you are feeling emotionally out in the cold. For some reason, either you have purposefully retracted, you're purposefully decided to kind of just cut yourself off from a particular situation or a person because of whatever emotional issues you're having or however emotional the situation might have been. The 4 of Cups is saying, the 4 of Cups is saying that, or maybe it's a contract and you're kind of a little bit upset because it's not going the way you expected it to go. So that's a 5 of Cups. Now the 4 of Cups, even though the contract or the relationship or what have you, or the situation didn't go exactly as you wanted it to go, because hey, not every time do we get what we want, right? We don't always get what we always want. So with the 4 of Cups, all is not lost. All is not lost. There is still something over there for you wherein you can be like, okay, fine, it's not everything I asked for, but okay, fine, I can deal with it. So have an open mind, don't shut yourself off completely, entirely, because then you have the 3 of Pentacles, which, which is great because now people are coming together. You do have the support and the backup of people who are going to help you with this situation or relationship or endeavor. And it's almost like, there is going to be teamwork. People are going to come forward and say, hey, listen, let's do it. I'll be here. I'm going to help you as well. Let's get this done. Let's get this taken care of. So don't just throw the baby out with the bathwater is basically what I could say for you, Cancerians. Keep your head down and focus on what you need to, and things will turn around. You may not get everything that you asked for, everything that you want or you think you should have got, but all is not lost, okay? Then we have Leo. 29. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I can do Virgo and then do, I don't know, we'll see. So for you, my beautiful Leos, you have Aries, your sister sign. Aries is ruled by Mars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th house, right? What is that? Ninth house. Ninth house is your intellect, distant travel, maybe something to do with the father figure, higher education. I'm also sensing firearms. I don't know where that came from. Firearms. These three cards came out quite a bit actually. Actually, no, these two. So we have the Eight of Wands, we have the King of Swords, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. So Eight of Wands is saying that, quick news is coming. Quick news is coming. So maybe you are going to be traveling abroad. Okay, maybe you will be going in for higher education, maybe news regarding your higher education, maybe you've applied for something, or you're getting your graduation, or you hear from the university saying that, hey, we were able to transfer your credits from that university to this university, or hey, the thesis you wrote has been approved and it's fantastic, and that sort of a thing. Now, King of Swords is saying, maintain your focus. Okay, don't, because you got this good news, don't be like jumping around and saying, oh yeah, like don't count your chicken before they hatch. Okay, so have a little bit of what's the word? Yes, good news is coming. It's coming in quick, it's coming in fast, and it's also going to bring you to a position where you will be able to, with the Six of Pentacles, it is going to talk about giving and receiving. So I think overall this is great for you, and either it's regarding your travel, or regarding your father, or regarding your higher education. But if it is regarding travel, you're going to be traveling quickly, traveling by air, long distance, traveling abroad. You're going to gain from that monetarily. If it is regarding your father, trust me, there is going to be a little bit of I'm leaving this for you, son, or I'm leaving this for you, child. And if it is regarding your what you call work environment, and if you're traveling because of work, definitely going to benefit from it. But if it has something to do with your intellectual property and assets, you may have tried to sell your ideas to somebody, and they were like, oh, we need to think about it, oh, this or that. Now news is going to arrive really quickly saying, hey, by the way, we accept, and here's a contract, and we're going to pay you this much money for that. Oh, wouldn't I like that? That'd be cool. Virgo. 3216 for my Virgos. The moon. Oh, wow. Virgo, the moon card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth house. Fifth house is love affairs, speculation, kids, and you have Capricorn over there. What is going on, Virgo? Oh, that's way too many cards. I'm not taking that. That was... I'll show you the cards. Oh my goodness, and that card had to pop out. So here's what we got. Got the overall moon, Six of Pentacles. Justice is your second card. The Sun is your third card. And as I was getting that Sun card out, or that Sun card came out, this guy fell off. And that's the Eight of Cups. So we will take it. So a little bit of speculation, a little bit of an emotional situation regarding, whatever you're going through. If you have given money to a family member or somebody who you lent, or they have been playing hooky with you and not paying you back, this is going to come through for you. If you were expecting alimony and child support that you didn't get, and you have been fighting for it, as much as you see, this is the Six of Pentacles, and see the weighing scale. Yeah, justice is going to be served, because justice is going to be served. You are going to get what was due. And then the Sun card talks about, absolute success, happy times. So if this is a question of somebody owing you something, and it has taken a lot of toll on you, emotional toll on you, because you've had to wait, you had to struggle. Maybe this was a wrongful death suit, or wrong accident, or wrongful termination, or whatever. You are going to get through with this, because money is going to come through, it is going to be, you're going to get the verdict that you expected, and you know that is right and justified. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and then you have the Eight of Cups. And now, finally, you're going to be able to leave this whole messy situation behind you and walk on and move on. It's a bit of a testy time for you, Virgo. So finally things are going to come together for you. So that is fantastic for you, Virgos. So Scorpio, what do we have for you for the week of February 21st to the 28th? So let's take a look, right? You have Uranus. Ooh, it got cold over here. Shoot. Hang on, you guys. Yeah. I don't know why my legs are cold. My feet, actually, my ankles. Yeah. Okay. Woo. All right, Scorpio. My bunny is outside. He's sitting in the sun over there. And so I had to lift up this window so I can talk to him. And got cold. It's pretty cold actually here. All right, Scorpio, overall energy is Uranus, and then you have the Moon card. Interesting. That is the Nine of Swords, followed by, a lot of Swords energy, the Queen of Swords. Ooh. Well, Scorpio, you guys can deal with it because you're a air sign. I'm sorry, y'all can, not an air sign, you're a water sign, but you can deal with that Scorpionic energy, right? And the Swords energy, it's not a big deal. Okay, Uranus. So Uranus does talk about sudden shocks and changes. You have the Moon card, and then you have the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the Moon card does tell me, hang on, 1, 2, 3, fourth house, emotions, home, etc., family, roots, affairs at the end of the life. What is this? Something mysterious going on, something very or maybe you are going to hear some information regarding a mother or a maternal figure that is going to kind of make you feel a little bit what's the word, mopey, because the moon symbolizes emotions and symbolizes the mother. Sun symbolizes the sun and the physical self. The sun as in the sun, S-U-N, and the father. So this is regarding your mom. There's some sudden changes and shocks regarding her. Either you are going to be hearing news that says, oh, guess what, son, I am going to be moving closer to you. Or maybe you are going to be moving. No, I think it's her who's going to be moving closer to you. But there is a little bit of sadness too, because the nine of Swords says there's a little bit of grief and anxiety. So some sort of a sadness. So if a maternal figure in your life is not doing very well, that could cause you some grief, some anxiety, some sadness. But then you also have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords does talk about, talking to her, discussing this with her with honesty. Okay, she's a very very loyal person, and she is very forthright and very honest and very could be a little harsh in the way she speaks. Just because she speaks the truth, it may come across as being harsh. I think you need to reach out. If it is your mom, I think you should reach out, because there is something that's going on here that could cause a little bit of anxiety and grief. And, we don't want to regret missed connections, right? So if you have been estranged from your mom, or if you haven't spoken to her in a while or such, please reach out. That's all I'm going to say. Sagittarius. Right, for you, Sagittarius, let's see. That's just too much. Jupiter, ooh, I love Sagittarius. Look at you, kicking butt and taking names. Jupiter shows up. Fantastic, your ruling planet. I love it, love it, love it. this guy flew off, whoever he is. What's his name? He is the Eight of Pentacles. Love it. What is this? Four of Wands. Love it. Oh, Sagittarius. This is great. I love it. Because I'm a Sagittarius, so I like this reading. Listen, Jupiter. Ooh. Hang on one second. Gemini, right? So the love. Ooh, the Lover's card is Gemini. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Oh, I love it. Okay, Sagittarius, listen, Jupiter is showing up. Jupiter is showing up. This is fantabulous. Okay, so as far as your work is concerned, okay, listen, keep chipping away. Okay, keep chipping away at your work. Keep mastering your craft. Keep doing what you're doing in terms of your work and your career is concerned, right? You just continue to focus on what you're doing and continue to refine your skill sets, and you know, keep working away. Because with the Four of Wands, celebrations, okay, you're going to be successful. Celebrations, one way or the other, there is going to be celebration, success. It's everything coming together, right? Whatever you've been working on, keep at it. Jupiter is here to say, hey, look, I'm going to take it big and I'm going to take it bigger. So keep at it, because you are going to celebrate. And you have the Lover's card, and the Lover's card is a Gemini card. It talks about friendship, it talks about partnership, it talks about divine and earthly love. It does talk about duality as well, which means there's something else that's coming along that is also going to be successful. So it's not just this one thing that you're working on, but whatever else you have kind of working on, but not really, it's going to be successful. So it's like two for one. I love it. I love it. Listen, Sagittarius, this is a fantastic week for you. I have a feeling this energy is going to spill over a little bit, because it's not just your 7th house, which is friends, partners, contracts, marriage, and relationships and that sort of thing, because you have Gemini also. It's your I'm going to say your 9th house as well. So this has got something to do with your intellectual property, something to do with the way you use your skill sets and your intelligence to accomplish, right? This is great. This is great. I'm so tempted to get another card, but should I not? One more card. One more card. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles. I love it. It's beautiful. So what does the Knight of Pentacles say in the traditional tarot? A reliable person, patience and hard work. So you are, I think, going to also have the help of somebody who is a reliable person who's going to, you know, be able to assist you one way or the other. And this also says that you have had a lot of patience. You have put in a lot. You know, Sagittarians don't necessarily, Sagittarians are not necessarily known for patience, because they like change, right? But you have had a lot of patience. You put in a lot of effort. You put in a lot of hard work. And this thing is going to work out for you, because you have the King of Cups. Oh my God. It's going to be emotionally gratifying for you. This is going to be successful. And this, whatever this thing is that is going to come to fruition, is going to bring you so much of emotions. Like, you're going to be absolutely overwhelmed in a good way, because of all the happiness and the success and the Four of Wands. But I also feel it's like a 2 for 1. So there's something else also. It's not just this one project that's going to be successful, that this one endeavor. There's something else that you have been working on as well. And because of this, the whole energy is going to keep moving and pushing that forward too as well, which is also going to come into fruition. Oh, I love it. All right, Capricorn, let's see. Okay, Capricorn. Beautiful. Pluto. What is Pluto? Regeneration. I love it. Regeneration. 11th house aspects, friends, groups, like-minded people, reconnected, regenerating. Maybe you have kind of not participated in those group activities in a while. Now you may be getting together over there. You have the High Priestess. And then you have, what is this guy called? The Four of Wands in the reverse. And then, hold on, Bunny. And then you have this guy. Hang on, you guys. The Hermit. Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm going to be back. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to let Bernie in. You know what I just realized? Every time I do a reading for Capricorn, there are some interruptions. Either I go squirrel, squirrel, or there are interruptions. So this guy, I'm sorry, not 4 of Wands, 6 of Wands is in the reverse. So we have Pluto, overall energy, the High Priestess, the 6 of Wands in the reverse, and then the Hermit card. Okay, so Pluto does talk about regeneration, right? It does talk about, oh my goodness, my God, you guys, sorry. Oh, I forgot to close this window. Ow, darn it. Okay. Oh, no wonder. So, Pluto's regeneration, and it's also talking about your groups and like-minded people and friends. Maybe there is a relationship that you had with a High Priestess ruled by the Moon, a Cancer person who didn't necessarily, maybe there were some lost connections, missed connections, but I have a feeling that you are going to try to regenerate that. It could also be a dating situation, but missed connections. I have a feeling you may reconnect. But the 6 of Wands in the reverse tells me that it is not necessarily going to be a successful reunion. If you've been trying to reconnect with this individual or this particular group or a person in the group that you belong to, we all both belong to, I have a feeling that it is not going to be successful, a reconnection, because you have the Hermit card, and that is saying you're almost going to want to go within and kind of literally hide for some reason. Are you hiding your emotions from this person, or is this person hiding her or his emotions from you? Okay, remember, same-sex relationships, heterosexual relationships, I don't know. But there's something hidden over here. I'm going to say, look, if this is a friend, this is a person you know, because both of you all belong to a group, or if this is an acquaintance or a friend, there is a high possibility that this person is not, this individual may be portraying that he or she is free and single, but chances are that he or she is not single. And you're going to find that out. And then that's going to kind of really bother you, and you're going to be like, oh no. And that's when you're going to go back and retreat and say, oh, I really need to rethink this. Like, how could I have let this happen to me? How could I have bought into this sham or the scam? And you're going to be very upset. But listen, it's not your fault. Let it go. This one's not for you. Aquarius, right? God, it got so cold here. What is the temperature even here today, right now? Where am I at? 49 degrees, y'all. Crazy. When I took Bunny out for a walk in the morning, it was 28, 29. Oh, that is so yummy. Aquarius. In case you're wondering, this is kefir. I found one that is lactose free. I love it. I don't have it often enough, but it's got all the right probiotics or whatever. It's usually something that I would prefer to drink in summertime. But I was like, I found one that was lactose free. I was like, yes, I want it. All right. So for you, my beautiful Aquarius, your overall energy is Pisces, and Pisces is your second house, and second house talks about your values, your possessions, your ability to earn income, your money, etc., that sort of thing. So let's see what the universe has in store for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Listen, second house, values, talents, possessions, ability to earn money, income, etc. Knight of Pentacles, okay? As we know, the Knight of Pentacles in the traditional tarot talks about patience and hard work, being reliable, portraying yourself to be a reliable person, somebody who is bankable, somebody who is able to deliver what is expected or asked of him or her. But that is going to make you feel like you are carrying a lot of burdens, because it's like the expectations may be too high for you. But listen, I'm going to tell you this. Don't drop the ball, because even though the expectations may feel a little much for you, keep at it, because the expectations, yeah, in all honesty, it is a little much, okay? You may be feeling very, very burdensome, and I'm like, oh my God, how much longer do I have to keep doing this? Listen, please, just hang in there. Because the Nine of Pentacles after the Ten of Wands, as much as you're feeling burdensome, the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that at the end of it all, right, you will be able to set down your burdens, because you are going to have the wherewithal, the finances for self-sufficiency, for your pleasure, to be able to get you enough money to be able to do what you need to do, be it live a little bit more comfortably, be it live a little bit with less financial stress. So yeah, this hard work is going to pay off. Rest assured, the hard work is going to pay off. Absolutely. So stick with it. You're on the home run. This hard work is going to pay off. You will have lesser financial burdens on you, and the stress of, am I going to be able to make it? Or maybe you are somebody who is financially very stable, but you are looking forward to a lump sum money coming through so that you could invest in A, B, C, or D, right? So it's going to come through, Pisces. I don't know, y'all. I got to get, I don't know how many more videos out, but I'm going to be so busy. And I have personal readings, but I'll do it. Virgo, Pisces, you have Virgo as your overall energy, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house. Friends, partners, marriage, contracts, and relationships. I'm not taking that. All right. We have the Moon card. Really? 10 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. So, oh my God, Pisces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house. Friends, partners, contracts, marriage, relationships. The Moon card. Moon card. So the Moon card is a Cancer card, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So Virgo, you're an earth sign yourself. So this relationship situation could be regarding could be with another earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or with the Cancer sign. So with the 10 of Cups, I do believe that this is going to go one or two ways. Either your relationship is going to be stepped up to another level, okay, and there's this overwhelming emotional filling of the cups, if you will, with champagne. Or it could be like, oh no, I just found out that such and such a thing with regards to this person, or oh, this person wasn't as serious as I was, and he or she was just, again, same sex or opposite sex. Heterosexual relationships are the opposite. I mean, same sex relationship, that only you'll know. Or maybe you yourself have suddenly woken up and said, I don't know if I want to make a long-term commitment with this person. And then it's like everything is all up in the air. So, but I have a feeling you are the one, my Virgo, my Pisces, who are going to find out something about this other individual that is going to force you to sit up and take note of the fact that, nah, I was just barking up the wrong tree. This is bah humbug. But be happy that you know now rather than knowing about this later on, right? So rest assured that, you found out what you found out when you found out, simply because this is when you were supposed to find out, rather now than later, right? So take it for what it is. Let it go. Let it go. As hurtful, as emotionally overwhelming it is, just let it go. Just be glad you found out. But for those of you who I said this is maybe stepping up your relationship to another level, ooh, la-di-da, y'all. Good for y'all. Congratulations. All right, everybody. See you in the next reading. Thank you so much for watching. Blessed be. And for you, my beautiful Librans, I thought I had forgotten your sign. So let's take a look at you, for you, Libra, and see what we have going on for you for the week of February 21st to February 28th, right? So for my beautiful Librans, here we go. Overall energy is Saturn. Something is limiting for you guys. I don't know. Let's see. What is it that is limiting you guys? Saturn is restriction. Saturn talks about limitations. Saturn talks about, listen, go back to the drawing board and reconfigure and redo whatever it is that you were supposed to redo. You're not, whatever you've been working on is not finished, is not complete as yet. So therefore you can't really just, pop out into the open and say, oh, I'm ready to fly. So maybe a little bit more like hours put in type of thing. So overall, let's see. The Fool card, lovely. So this one, this is the Six of Cups, nice. And this is the Three of Cups. Listen, Virgo, wow, I'm sorry, Libra, why am I saying Virgo? So I want to say, before you take off on, so overall energy Saturn, then you have the Fool card, then the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. So in terms of for you this week, I would say, be it your career, reputation, your life goals, whatever that may be, maybe you're planning on going off on a new adventure, maybe you're starting off on a new project, maybe you're getting an opportunity to start on a new endeavor. I'm going to say, before you run off and do all of that stuff, which is very fine and romantic and fantastic, you probably need to sit down and make sure that you have everything that you need to be able to facilitate this new journey and this giant leap of faith that you're going to take, to make sure that this is going to be successful. Okay, there is definitely a little bit of a wishing, for reunions with people with the past, and I think you are going to have a great opportunity to be able to reunite with the past or somebody from the past. And the Three of Cups does talk about, you're going to have support, you're going to be able to celebrate, you're going to be able to, if this is going back to the past, or meeting somebody with the past and starting a new adventure with this person from the past, are you sure you want to restart this relationship and pick up from where you left off? Are you sure you have done the necessary changes you need to do within yourself to make this round more successful? Are you sure you are prepared for this adventure? Are you going to pick up where you left off or start a new adventure with this person? Either way, whatever it is that you needed to fix within yourself to make this time, this round successful, I hope you have. Because if you haven't made the necessary changes, maybe there's a reason why you're parted ways, right? So that you could go back to the drawing board and fix what you needed to fix within yourself, and that individual needed to fix what he or she needed to fix within himself or herself, and now you've been given another opportunity. Are you sure you've done all that you need to make sure that you can start this with a clean slate? If yes, go for it. Okay, but Saturn being here is saying, listen, make sure, make absolute sure that this time around you're good to go for the long haul, right? So one more card I'm going to pick for you guys. Temperance. And Temperance says, make sure that your emotions are balanced. Make sure that your approach to this round, right, is a very balanced approach, and you come at it from a very balanced perspective, right? And make sure whatever it is that you need to do in terms of to bring balance to this relationship, otherwise you're not going to win this round, if you know what I mean. I mean, it isn't a competition or a game, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So great opportunity, as long as you've learned the lessons and learn from your past mistakes, so you can move on. Okay, thank you, Libra.